Oh my goodness. It's only been one game, but Ben Johnson just sent a massive message to the entire Chicago Bears team. Let's talk about it. Welcome back to Bears Yard. This your boy Vipe. And the Bears obviously did not have a good time of it on Monday night versus the Minnesota Vikings. Unfortunately, the offense struggled. They couldn't put up enough points. The defense held up for as long as they could. But ultimately, the Bears lost 27-24 to the J.J. McCarthy-led Vikings. One of the people who kind of struggled in that game was Bears captain and kicker Cairo Santos. He missed the field goal, and then also at the end of the game, when he needed to kick the ball out of the end zone, he was unable to do so. The ball landed in the end zone. Minnesota was able to bring it out of the end zone for a return, and that pretty much cost the Bears any chance they had of winning that game. Well, today we just found out that Ben Johnson has signed former 49er place kicker Jake Moody to the Bears practice squad. Now, some of y'all are probably saying, Vipe, how does this send a message to the Chicago Bears? He's on the practice squad. He's not even on the active roster. Fam, think about it, right? Cairo Santos is a captain. He was elected a captain of this team. He has one rough game on Monday night, and where we at? Less than a week later, Ben Johnson signed competition for him on the practice squad. Man, if that is not a message, I don't know what is. Ben Johnson just sent a message to this entire team. Do your job, or I will find someone who will. Now, will Jake Moody ever see the active roster and actually replace Cairo Santos? I would say there's a 70% chance that will not happen. But if Cairo continues to struggle and do things that potentially cost the Bears the game, then you better believe Jake Moody will get the call up and be on the active roster, kicking field goals and other kicks for the Chicago Bears. Now, there's been a lot of talk about Caleb struggling on Monday night and whether or not the Bears could switch to Tyson Bagent, and that talk is nonsense right now. But after this move today, now I'm convinced that maybe Caleb doesn't have the leash that I thought he had initially, right? Because let's say Caleb has like 3-4 third-party games, although Monday night, if you go back and look at the Kurt Warner breakdown of the tape, it wasn't as bad as it seemed on the TV broadcast. But if Caleb continues to struggle and he can't execute the plays as Ben Johnson wants him to, guess who's going to replace him? Tyson Bagent. And we know that Ben Johnson loves Tyson Bagent. Hell, he said that him and Bagent have the same mindset. So if that does not tell you what you need to know about how serious Ben Johnson is about getting players in here that will execute his plan to perfection, I don't know what will. I mean, the coach literally just signed competition for a team captain less than 1 week after game one. After game one, didn't even give him game 2 or 3. He said, no, fam, we're bringing in competition after game one for Cairo. And I got to believe if he's doing that for Cairo, nobody is safe. If you don't do your job for the Chicago Bears, Ben Johnson will have you replaced. But Bears fans, let me know, how do you feel about Ben Johnson signing a kicker to the practice squad to provide competition for Cairo Santos? Drop a comment. Make sure you subscribe to the Yard for more things Chicago Bears. And if you want more Bears content from me, check out that video right there.